So were you caught out by these election results?
I was caught out in the sense that I thought he would do better. So yes, in that sense I was wrong. But I was not betting in the markets on him doing better. In that sense I was right. I stayed out of India. So you can call it mediocre, I'd say.
Okay. All right.
But there are lots of lessons.
Okay, such as?
Well, for example, this is an exercise in karma. I mean, this was his election to lose. It's his face on everything. And he lost it in the core states in the north. And that is very significant because what it tells you is that there's something wrong. Now, what's wrong? Okay, I can see two things immediately that are wrong. Number one is the reforms are not benefiting youth. The youth unemployment rate is still far too high. And people are fed up with politicians. And number two, and I think this is very significant, the ticket of running on Hindu nationalism didn't work in Hindu nationalist areas. So essentially, this, from my perspective, is good news for democracy because you want India to be a true democracy, not something dreamt up on populist grounds, which ultimately will damage economic performance more. But he definitely got his head handed to him on Hindu nationalism. So I hope that one is walloped and dead, and that he will now govern in the interest of reform, particularly getting in foreign direct investment, trying to get India into the manufacturing game. And I would advise all portfolio managers to remember there's a hell of a lot of optimism still in Indian assets. And number two, don't fool yourself that India is China Mark II, because the model is completely different, the culture is different, the history is different, and the reality will be different.